Hey, this is Chad with Lotus Comics. We're here live on location in Nicole Moan's studio. So we're filming here today and kind of filming like what she does for a living as well as what her passion is. Stay tuned.
Tell us about how people can find your artwork.
Well, you can check out rigor-mortis at deviantart.com. Yeah, it's an art website, so if you just search for Rigor Mortis, RIGGOR-MORTIS, you'll find me.
So how long have you been in the business?
I've been going hardcore at the art scene for about 3 years now.
Right.
I've been shooting them my entire life, so it's just comes natural.
Well, you definitely do some awesome work.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed. So describe kind of what your style is.
I try to evoke emotion through basic imagery, and which most photographers try to do anyways, but I try to do it in a way that it's using abstract things, both inanimate and mainly self-portraits I like to do also.
I can relate with that. I'm an artist, and I do kind of abstract paintings. So
Yes, yeah, I like to take a different view on the angles and the type of equipment that you can use to get an amazing emotional image.
Very definite. Well, that's awesome. You know, you're also part of the carnality wall.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm basically helping Nicole set everything up. I'm kind of her right-hand man. I mean, she's got, well, her husband's her right hand. I'm her left hand. But yeah, we this year we've been putting together a fantastic show.
We're here with
MARLESS.
So tell us a little bit about what you do as far as the actual photo shoot.
As far as the photo shoot today, I was just working with Blaine, but I work with a couple different photographers, local and also just around the state.
Very awesome. Now, what actually got you started into modeling and costuming and such and so forth?
I think the thing that really interested me was like when the movie Moulin Rouge came out, and there was so much beautiful costuming, and that led to me belly dancing, and we were strongly encouraged to sew our own costumes there. So
okay. Well, as far as any of the costumes, how many costumes have you actually done pictures for?
Gosh, I don't really know how many I've done pictures for. Maybe 10 or 15.
Let's try another question. All right. I hear you're in the Carnality Ball.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's going to be an art show that has all sorts of different things in it. There's going to be photography, artwork, as well as performance art and burlesque. There's going to be music. It's always a really good show.
So for somebody that's actually just now getting into modeling and costuming, do you have any advice for our excuse me, allergies. Let's try that again. For anybody that's got any, for just now getting into modeling and such and so forth, what advice would you give them?
Really just be yourself. I have always been super nerdy and worn glasses, and I thought that would work against me.
Right.
And that ended up getting me one of my best jobs so far. So.
Well, so based on what you do, would you consider it nerdy or geeky?
I'm gonna have to say nerdy.
Why?
I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one.
Okay.
I'm definitely a Spider-Man girl, but Batman's come in just barely a squeak.
I got you. Do you
underneath.
read any Superman or?
Not really.
No?
I'm a Spider-Man girl.
So as far as Nicole Moan, you've worked with her for how long?
Really a year or so, but before I was able to actually hook up with Nicole and work with her, I was really wanting to. So I spent a lot of time like hoping and aspiring to work with Nicole, and it's finally just coming to fruition.
That's awesome. So like what is kind of your vision as far as doing the modeling? What would you like to see happen?
Eventually I would like to be in tattoo magazines, probably as like a pinup model. I got in my first magazine in one of Nicole's corsets not too long ago, so that's pretty exciting.
I know, and I know that some of the people we've actually interviewed, they have kind of a modeling name. Do you have a modeling name or something like that?
I go by MARLESS Darling.
That's awesome.
My last name is super German and lots of letters, so Darling is easy to spell.
That's very awesome. It's catchy.
I like to think so.
Well, so tell me a little bit about the outfit. The outfit that you're actually wearing. How long did it take, to actually build and stuff like that? Or were you a part of that when it happened?
Oh, as far as this costume,
Yes, ma'am.
this is all Nicole. This is
Okay.
100% Nicole.
That's very awesome. I mean, I know she does a great job
She's
as far as
very
what she does.
talented. Yeah, and her work is so varied. She continues to surprise me all the time.
You guys do. I know you guys are doing the carnality ball. You guys doing anything else as far as that goes? I mean, any photo shoots or any pictures?
And Nicole always has photo shoots and work going on. If you follow her on Facebook, you can stay updated on. She's always busy doing something.
I know she's got really amazing work.
Yeah.
I mean, the corset, I heard from a while back, it took her a week. It took her maybe a week to make something like that.
Yeah, and she, when she sets her mind to something, she's killing it.
I mean, it's very, very creative, and I respect that a lot.
Here with OSTARA, very talented DJ.
Thank you.
So what kind of, where do you most often play at?
The rec room in the park is where I'm mostly stationed at right now.
Very cool. What kind of styles do you like to mix?
I'm mostly all electronic, house, breaks, trance. Don't really get so much into drum and bass or dubstep, but I do mix it up a little bit.
Cool, cool. What kind of system do you use?
It depends on where I'm playing.
Yeah.
If I'm bringing my own system, I have mostly Pioneer set up at the rec room and at the park. Well, I guess the park just upgraded to Pioneers also. The rec room has Denon set up.
It's a very awesome place.
The rec room?
Yes.
Yes.
I really love it.
A lot of history in that place.
Very cool. So how long have you been actually DJing?
I've been DJing 12 years.
Wow, it's a long time.
Yes.
And obviously it shows because you're very talented.
Well, thank you.
I love your work. Also, you're obviously a model for Nicole Moan.
I'm starting to do a little bit more modeling for her.
How long have you been doing that?
A couple months.
Yeah. So did you actually help with this actual corset costume?
Not at all.
Not at all. It's all her work.
Absolutely.
She's very talented.
Extremely talented.
So how did you get into DJing?
I started out doing mobile. I've always loved music, and so I bought a setup with a partner, and we started doing weddings and proms and things like that. And then about 6 years ago, I went out to a club and I just fell in love with that sound again. I used to be a raver kid up in Michigan, and just swallowed it by sound, but I didn't really understand all the technicalities of it. I just was like, music's cool. But once I got into actually playing music, I learned everything that I needed to progress and move on into the club.
Very cool. So what would you say is your passion that drives you as far as when DJing?
Oh, just the feel of playing for a crowd, just feeding off that energy. It's the best feeling in the world.
Wow. How would you describe that?
It's like almost better than sex.
Yeah?
Yeah, almost.
That's a lot to say there.
It's a very close feeling. It's because it's an input and an output. It's like you're giving and taking, but what you're taking in, you're giving back almost threefold. As much as you can, and you just feed off of everything and recycle.
Definitely, definitely. So where can people check out Nicole Moan's artwork?
She has a website, NicoleMoan.com. She also has a Facebook, Facebook/Nicole Moan.
Very cool. Would you consider what you do nerdy or geeky?
I'd say probably more on the nerdy side.
Yeah. Very cool. Would you consider yourself a nerd?
When it comes to music, absolutely.
Definitely. Is it more just as far as what the passion of it is?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's very absorbing.
Yeah. Describe that a little more.
The fact that pretty much I live and breathe music, it's kind of like how nerds are when they get into like all the math questions, like they just squeeze it out.
Nice.
Just right there, it's part of their blood.
Very cool. Well guys, it's been fun. Check out OSTARA on the web and also the Carnality Ball coming up. This is Will Harrison signing off.
Let's talk a little bit about your corsets. How'd you get started?
Well, I've been making fabric corsets prior to it, and I'm a tile artist. So it's sort of like slab and slab, so I just made it to a human form.
Oh, that's awesome. So like some of your major influences when you're doing the corset work, who would that be?
Well, my father influenced me quite a bit because he's a painter, but I think basically the engineering side is what made me realize to make things more wearable. Yeah.
So based on what you do, I'm a fan. First off, the corset work that I've seen of like the superhero stuff that you got out there, I mean, it's brilliant.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, I've never seen any other thing that's out there that's like that. That's just absolutely artistic.
I'm all about the superheroes, man.
That's what I'm saying. Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them that I like. I wish I could have all of the, the traits of all of them, be able to do, all the different stuff. So.
Who's your favorite one though?
I really like Spider-Man, man. It'd be
Spider-Man.
awesome to climb up walls,
That's awesome.
You know?
So what do you think about the new Thor movie that's coming out?
I don't know, I need to check it out. I don't really...
Haven't really seen any previews on it?
No, I haven't. I've been so busy. I'm so insane right now. My life is insane right now.
I'm actually looking forward to the Green Lantern movie that's coming out.
Yeah, I've heard that's supposed to be really awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, about your artwork. Now, how long have you been doing the actual corset work for the...
About 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in that work, how long does it actually take you to make a corset? I mean...
About 1 a week.
Really?
But I work on multiple ones at a time.
And I hear you have a website that actually promotes all your corset work itself.
Yeah.
What website would that be?
It's NicoleMoan.com.
NicoleMoan.com. Come check that website out. Now, as far as the corset work, I also hear that you're actually in the Carnality Ball.
Yeah. I'm actually head of the Carnality Ball.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
We're big fans at Lotus. We're big fans of what you do as far as that goes.
Cool, awesome.
You know, and we're happy to support you.
It's a lot of fun because I get to bring in performers and I get to let them do what they want to do. I get to sort of give them a theme, and then I pay them for it.
Really?
It's not like, hey, you come do your thing and then just see you later. I'm like, hey, I want to pay you for your time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as far as in the artwork itself, for all the brand new people that are actually now getting into, art in general, what advice would you give?
Just keep going, even if the door slam you and hit you right in the face or in your butt. Just say, wait, whatever, I'm just going to do it. My body tells me to do.
See, that's awesome. Kind of go with the heart over the mind.
Yeah. Yep.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it is all about passion.
Yeah, because I've had doors shut in my face quite a few times. Like fashion, art, fashion.
It's true.
And so I'm like, I'm both.
So as far as that goes, would you consider that more of a nerdy thing or geeky thing?
I think I'm on the geek.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Because I do it all engineering-wise. I'm a mathematical mind. I just, to make the corsets fit certain bodies certain ways.
Well, that makes sense.
It's all on the engineering side.
What's the weirdest, what is the weirdest experience you've ever had with working with artists and, the field that you do?
Oh, wow, the weirdest thing. I don't know, there's so many weird things. She's the weirdest thing. Let's see. Seeing some guy walk in with hoofs on, that was the weirdest thing to me. He was all walking with hoofs on, telling me he wanted me to put him in a corset. I was like, oh, okay. But that caught me off guard.
Yeah. It caught me off. It probably catch me off guard as well.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. He made himself and everything. I was really proud of him.
So, is anybody real famous about any of your corsets as well? Or any magazines or anything?
I'm about ready to be in a couple porn magazines, which is crazy.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
I wish I knew the names of the porn magazines, but once I do, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, as far as the Carnality Ball, for anybody that hasn't been to it, Can you tell us just a little bit about that as well?
Wow, carnality this year is going to blow your mind. We sort of try to fulfill all your senses.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to visually, like, do auditory, every type of sense that you have, we want to do it. We have 3 rooms that are packed full of performances.
Wow.
Like, one room is full of bands, and there's going to be pole dancers in there, stuff like that. And the main room is going to have, like, there's going to be DJs who are doing stuff, then we have ballet, we have burlesque, we have pole dancing, we have belly dancing, we have my corsets, we have suspension.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the other room, the 3rd room, is going to be, we're going to have 2 dominatrix in there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have all our booths in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're having 2 suspension things that are going on in there. And we're going to have catered food. There's 6 bars. It's a badass event.
Wow. So your courses are going to be with the ones that are sponsored throughout the models and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm going to actually have a fashion show there. But yeah, it's yeah, my chicks will be running around.
That's very awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is Nicole Moan, guys. Come check her out at NicoleMoan.com, right?
Yep.
NicoleMoan.com, guys. She's brilliant. She's awesome. She's very talented. Come check her out at the Carnality Ball as well. This is Lotus Comics. I'm Chad Elijah. Thanks for watching.